Y'all ready for this?
Humans who have been displaced from their homes were compelled to seek refuge underground. The Ark. Light has faded from humans' last shelter, proving the root of all mankind. Rapture, a mysterious mechanical weapon, annihilated humans cruelly. Civilization has been obliterated, and hope has died. The Earth's owner is no longer humans. One day, the girls awaken from a nightmare of shame and the ambition of revenge. A humanoid weapon was born for the final battle with Rapture. Nikke, everyone prayed. May these goddesses lead mankind to the victory of returning home. We must defeat them as humans, otherwise our victory will be meaningless. That is what Elysium believes.
There is no doubt that Missilus has the most advanced tech in the entire Ark. We will do everything in our power to crush all Raptures, no matter what the cost!
We Tetraniques are always up for a good show, even on the battlefield. How come? As we bring hope to people!
Smoke and fear. Can we stay in the holy land? Indestructible grace of crush 'em, this is our fate. Remember the sour calling. We were called for our crusade. Our purpose is keep the burning flame. Don't forget what you got. It's time to stay.
So, after watching all that, if this game don't get you hyped to play this, then I don't know what will. What's up guys, Legend here, and today welcome to a game that I've been playing whenever Legends gets dry. As you can tell, this game is called Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Now, what can I say about this game? For starters, I love it. I feel as if this is probably one of the best gacha games that I ever picked up outside of Legends, that I can confidently say this game here deserves much more praise, much more or a higher player base, and all the accolades out there. Like, this game here is just super fun to play, super time consuming, and I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a tour of my account and how the game functions best way that I can. There's like a lot, but this game has a lot, so I'm gonna try my best to I guess dim it down as best as I can. So if I miss a few things, I do apologize. But what can I say? Again, one of the things that I love about this game is the story. I am a big time story driven guy. Like, anytime a game could give me a well thought out story, I'm out there for it. And this game does it just for me. Just like the opening just like the, I guess, the trailer said, basically your whole goal is to reclaim the surface from these things called the Raptures. They came out of nowhere. You as a commander got to guide a five female squad known as nikkes to basically give humanity their world back, because these things came out of nowhere. So it's your job to not only to reclaim the surface, but also I guess hang out with your nikkes, just chill with them, talk to them and all that stuff. Again, there's like a lot of things to cover over this game, so if I've missed some things, I do apologize. But let's get started. So this game is broken up into, if I counted it correctly, 8 sections, and within those sections that's also broken up too. So I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a tour of my account to show you guys why this game has been a major factor as to why sometimes Legend videos don't get posted, because I'm playing this game here. So this game is broken up into your lobby, your nikke section, your squad section, your inventory, your recruitment, your arc, your outpost, and sometimes your campaign, obviously. And if they do it, which they do it I think every single month, your special events. I won't cover the special event because I'm already like pretty much in deep in that, so maybe the next event that they do, I will cover that. So to get it started, let me show you guys my inventory, or my character box. These are all the nikkes that I have at my disposal. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now, I don't know who's my favorite, but I could probably tell you who's my favorite backstory, because the thing about nikkes, think about Android 18, 17, and I guess 21. They all had a life prior to them being a nikke. I'm not sure whether or not it was forced. Well, it was not forced. It's more of an ultimatum, and due to a tragic event. A lot of these things are they were due to a tragic event. Others based off of choice. Others based off of a ultimatum. A lot of these ladies, they died at a point of time, but they came back to life into this here. But with doing that, they gotta serve, I guess, the country, because these are kind of like, this is their version of a military. Now this game is broken up into, in terms of like factions, I think there's a total of 5 factions. There's Elysian, Tetra, Macilis, Pilgrim, and Abnormal. Now these are all the nikkes that I have at my disposal. I am missing quite a few, but matter of fact, I can show you guys that. This here is your Nikkepedia. Now with your Nikkepedia, this just shows who do you have and who do you don't have. As you can see, the ones that are colored gray, those are the ones that I don't have, and the ones that are lit up, those are the ones that I do have. These things up here, these things are called your burst skills. They go from level 1, 2, and 3, and I think they introduced another one named 4, but they haven't, I guess, put that in the game just yet, so I'm guessing they're gonna wait on that until they push out more. These right here, they play a major role into a mechanic called burst skill. I'm gonna show you guys a quick battle when I get a chance to show you how it functions. But pretty much these are all the nikkes that I am missing. Do I care for most of them? Not really. Mainly when it comes to there's a few things that I care about for nikkes, honestly, or for this game. I care about the story, and I care about the backstory for each of these nikkes as to why do they become one, and that's pretty much it. And before you ask, or if you're thinking about it, can you hook up with your nikkes? Yes, you can. Can you date them? You can pretty much, no. You can't just single out and says my commander's gonna date this girl here. No. Let's just say you do with some of them, not all of them, but some of them. So these are the nikkes that I have at my disposal. And as you can see at the top left of their cover art, or the portrait, you see their affinity. Now, if I can pull up the type chart, I will, but there's, I think, 5 affinities. There's your fire, water, wind, iron, and electric. Just like Dragon Ball Legends, they have their color wheel. This has affinity, and it goes based on, like I said, fire, wind, water, electric, and I think it's called iron or steel. I think it's iron. And sometimes you can't pay attention to that. I heavily would suggest you guys pay attention to that, because at a point in time it will not make sense, but it will make sense. So this is pretty much all my nikkes that I have. So I'm gonna move over to my squads. This is not this team here. I don't know what this team is, but this is my main team. I don't really know how to really explain it, because again, there's a lot of things that I'm learning within this, but all these nikkes play a significant role. Nikkes are divided up into, I guess, different types of roles. There's your attacker, your defender, and your support. For example, and specialist. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. So Dorothy, she actually is my very first SSR that I pulled. Actually, I'm kidding. She's not my first SSR. I don't know who my first SSR was. Oh yeah, this game's working up to I guess 3 rarities: SSR, SR, and R. So like I said, there's a few roles that some nikkes play. That's specialist, attacker, defender, and support. She plays the support role. I really can't tell you what she really plays in that, and she's also a pilgrim. Dorothy, she plays Scarlet. She's the attacker, and she's a really good attacker. I think she's probably one of the best characters in the game, if I'm not mistaken, or she was deemed one of the best characters in the game, I think. And she's also a pilgrim. Then I have Julia, who's another attacker, really good character. I enjoy using her. I love her backstory too. I think her backstory is really good, and she is a part of the Macilis faction. If I can find another girl. I have Jackal. She plays the defender, or quote unquote the tank. Personally, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't tell you the difference between what all they do in terms of like their I guess their specialties. I can't tell you whether they're doing a good job in defending, but I can tell you if they're doing a good job in attacking. But I can't tell you if they're doing a good job in supporting, because I think all of these roles play a different role, so it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. Like this whole game, it is hard to keep track of this game because of so much to do, and this game has so much to do, and it has so much to offer. So there's just so many things that I can't cover right now, but I can try to do in a later video if y'all want to see more of this. And she also is part of the Macilis. Also, here's Pravity. She's a backhand character that I use, and she's also a attacker, and she's part of the Elysian. Now, if I could find someone that plays this, there's a specialty one too, but I'm not seeing the icon unless it's something different. It's probably something different. Now, each nikke, just like Legends, each nikke has their own set of abilities. I'm gonna go ahead and cover Dorothy's. I think she has a really good ability. Now, again, I can't tell you what could you say about a support unit that you can't say about an attacker or a defender, because sometimes I don't even notice it sometimes, because there's just so much to focus on within a battle. So I'm gonna try my best to at least talk to you about her ability. So her skill number 1, there's basically, it's I'm sorry. Speak, man, speak. Each nikke has 2 skills, and they also have a burst skill. Skill 1 for Dorothy is called Holy Fire. Activates when firing the last bullet. Affects all allies. Cooldown of a burst skill by 1.36 seconds. It goes by seconds, and I don't know if I agree with that too, because that, to me, that right there is kind of There's just so much to really talk about with that, but not really. So her first skill, like I said, Holy Fire, activates when firing the last bullet. Affects all allies. Cooldown of the burst skill. And second part of that, activates when firing the last bullet during manifestation, and that affects all allies. I don't know what that means. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know what that means, but I guess she has a damage up to certain parts. Baptism affects all enemies. Scorched to dust. Deals 189% to final attack as distributed damage. Again, I can't tell you what that looks like, what that means, but I can show you what that is in game. Her main ability, called Lost Paradise, affects self. Manifestation. Cooldown of skill 2, 18 seconds. Lasts for 10 seconds. Gain Pierce for 10 seconds. Affects all designated enemies. Brand. Accumulate total damage dealt to the designated enemy during the duration. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie to you, when I pulled her, I didn't read her kit. But let's just say she's a really good power. She's a really good support character, I guess, and a really good powerhouse. So that's my I guess squad tab. I'm trying not to spend too much time there. Here's your inventory tab. Basically, you collect all of certain items that you can use. You can use these items to either power up nikkes or power up equipment, as you saw on. Matter of fact, let's go back over there. Let's go back over to the equipment. As you can see, these are my equipments. They do range from, I guess, there's certain colors, I believe. I don't remember all of them by heart. I know there's a green, there's a blue, the purple, and there's a gold. And you have to level up these equipment. Equipments play a pivotal role in how strong your nikke gets. Outside of their levels, again, I can't tell you what the level range is because it goes based on how many times you pull them. But I do think that the max you can get these ladies at is around like 220, 250, I think. I don't know if they adjusted that. I can't tell you that by offhand. So leveling these things up plays a pivotal role because you will want at least your favorite nikke to be strong, yes. But how can I better explain that? Just pick your 5 favorite nikkes and give them the best equipment that you can, and make sure you power them up. That's all I can really say about that, honestly. I don't know really what else to do or say about it, because those are also broken up into certain abilities too. Not every nikke has access to every single equipment, because equipment ranges from, again, based off their typings. If they're a support type, defense type, attacker, I think there's a specialist one too. I'm totally missing it if there isn't. I feel like there is a specialist tab, but I don't think that there is. I don't think that there is. No, probably not. So inventory, basically your various things that you can use to either further power up your nikkes or try to get nikkes. Now you're seeing these little gem thingies. Those are called SSR modes. Except for the purple one, that's the SR mode. You get these things through missions and through battles. You get pilgrims through battles. You get this one through battles. You get this one through battles. You get that one through battles, and you get this one through currency. I'm gonna give you guys a tour on that. Also, there's another slot shop and cash shop. I'm not gonna show you the cash shop because why would I do that? And you got your SSR modes or your SR mode. I'm gonna get, matter of fact, because it's eating me alive, I gotta talk to you guys about this here. With every game, it does have its flaws. Now, it's not a big deal for this one here, but I don't agree with this. To get nikkes, you have to accumulate up to 3k gems. That is the in-game currency to summon nikkes, and you can also use that to power them up too. No, not really, but you can use that to get nikkes, and I think that's pretty much it. But oh, and so purchase various items too. That's another way you can purchase things, higher graded things. I do not agree with the summoning in the game. I don't. Primarily because I do feel as if the ratio between SSRs and SRs and Rs do not make any sense to me, and I do not agree with it. So I'm not going to show you this one here because I have tickets that I can use. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Here's the materials that I have. I have a cumulative of 4,000 gems. I have battle data set. That's just another way to power up nikkes. This is also in-game money, kind of like Zenny. I use that to power up nikkes and equipment. This is also used to power up nikkes and equipment. This here is, think of Dokkan's social points. This also can be used to gather nikkes. If you get 100 of these things, you can do a multi. I don't recommend summoning on that banner unless you want to, but keep in mind it takes a while to get these things, so do keep that in mind. I don't advise that. These are exchange vouchers. It's another in-game currency that you can use. I'll show that in the shop. These are the highest level of recruitment vouchers. If you can get 10 of these things are best used for the next brand new nikke that they bring into the game. So if you do get 10 of these things, I say save those, or Spend it how you will, but sometimes I like to one and done things, so I would say spend this as you will. You can get these through events and sometimes through missions, and sometimes they will gift these to you, and I'll talk about that here in a second. This is another thing that you get through, I think it's through missions, I believe. Oh, it's through raids. This game does have raids. Either it's co-op raids, single raids, and union raids. I'll talk about those later, but those are all the equipments I have. Again, I won't cover all of that because again, I'm trying to get through this rather quickly. But yeah, I don't agree with the recruitment thing. I don't like it, and here's why. Let's say if I wanted to do on this ordinary recruitment thing, check out how many SSRs there are. Just take a look. Just look at that and compare that to your SRs and compare that to your Rs. You see why I don't like it, right? I don't agree with it, mainly because you have a 4% chance of pulling a SSR, and you have a 43% chance of pulling that, and you have a 53% in pulling that. I promise you, you are more likely to get nothing but SRs and SSR rolls than you are SSR rolls. I kid you not. While we're here, I'm gonna show you guys a summon. I do have 70 social points, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend 10. As you can see, if I had 100, I could get a full selection of 10, obviously. So let's go ahead and do a summon right here. I'll go ahead and show you guys what that looks like and what do you want to look out for. And again, I do apologize if I'm moving rather quickly. I'm on limited time here. So this is your summoning screen. Honestly, I like this. It's like a little bit of a vault thing. I like this. So it ranges between colors. Blue is your R, that's your rare. Purple is your SR, that's your secret rare, or something like that. Or is this secret rare or super rare? I don't know. And it also ranges to gold. Personally, it fakes out sometimes. Sometimes it can go from blue to gold. No, it can go from blue to purple. It can go from blue to gold. It can go from blue to purple. It can go to blue, purple, gold. And sometimes it can go straight to blue into a fake out. Fake outs are kind of hard to spot. I can't tell you when a fake out is happening, but it does happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what something looks like. Just pull this down. As you can see, I got a blue, then a purple, and there it goes, like that. That little, when the vault opens, if it turns gold, that's how you got SSR. I do wish I could show you guys what it looks like. Maybe I'll incorporate that the next time I do a video for this game. So there's that. So summons, they're pretty generic. Again, you mainly want SSR rolls. You mainly want that gold slot, and then there you go. So what's next to cover? Let's cover the shop. Let's cover the shop here right now. Once this game figures out the load, let's go over to the shop. Within the shop, you have access to buying a lot of things. This thing constantly updates. It updates every 24 hours. So if you feel like you missed something earlier, you can come back and buy it at a later date. It always refreshes, so it never stays the same. Like this right here, all this right here will be gone the next day. And sometimes they do, I guess. Sometimes it stays the same, and sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on. It really just depends. So you have your general shop, you have your union shop. That's kind of like your guild. That's what union is. You have your body label. Whenever you summon, you do get these extra, I guess, I don't know if I want to call them coins or DNA. I think they're called DNA strands, something like that. I don't remember. But you do get those, and you can use that to exchange for various items. You can also get your SSR modes here. But as you can see the cost, you need a total of 1,200 of these things. Now, I did the math. To get an SSR roll or SSR mode, you need a total of 50. Each of those modes, you need a total of 50. For the generic gold SSR high quality mode, you need a total of 12,000. Yeah, 12,000 or 1,200 or something like that. You need a total of 1,200 or 12,000 and you can get a full 50. So use that as you may. I say it's best to save those for a later date. So I can't even buy that. So there's the body level shop. There's your arena shop. Arena is basically another way to, like, it's not a PvP thing. This game doesn't support PvP. It's more of a PvE based game. So there is no PvP, which kind of sucks, but oh well. And whenever you do your arena battles, this is how you get those little tickets, and those tickets can be exchanged for various items in here. This is your mileage shop. So there is a pity system in this game. There is a pity system. So like I talked about those advanced recruitment vouchers, with those vouchers, let's have a total of 100 of those things, and you don't get anything out of that. You don't get the brand new nikke out of that. If you have a total of 200 of those tickets, you can get them for free. And this one, yeah, you can get them for free. But on the other tickets, there's like the regular one. They're going to be a blue ticket. You can get, I guess, spare body parts. That's how you power up your nikkes. It goes by rarities. Or again, I'm gonna do another video just to further explain it. This is kind of like a part 1 to explain it. So again, to reiterate, I do apologize. I'm going rather fast. I'm on limited time here. But also, this is your recycle shop. You get this. I don't really know. It's very often that they give these things out. These, like this here, is basically tied to your raids. So there's that. So I think I covered. Also, there's, if you want to see it, there's the cash shop. Sometimes you do get dailies from this. Sometimes they will give you you can get like daily crystals from these. So I can go ahead and claim a free 10 crystals here. It does vary. So every day you get 10 crystals. Every week you get about, I can't see that because it's blacked out. You get 50 crystals and 5 SSR modes, and every month you can get, I think that's 100. I can't see that. Okay, that's 100, and then you get 10 of the SR modes, and that's pretty much the shop. If you do decide to spend on this game, do it when you can, not when you want to. So I think that covers pretty much all in the. Oh, you can talk to your nikkes. It's kind of cool, but you can talk to them actually. Sometimes whenever you pull a new nikke, they will send you a message saying, hey, I'm the newest person to your team. Let's get to know each other. Let's talk. And that's how you can further increase their bond levels. So I'll go show that off here in a minute. So this is Pepper. She wants to talk to me. And yeah, that's pretty much what this is. I don't like to read all this. I like to skim through it. So whenever you do get a new nikke, be sure to always check this daily, because they will send you stuff on a regular day basis. So every day when the game resets, they will send you a message, and you can talk to them. You don't have to, but you do get various items from them as well. So I think that pretty much covers. I'm not sure if I showed you the dailies. Yeah, every time this game resets, there is dailies. So I'm gonna show you guys what the dailies is. Here's the dailies. For the dailies, it's pretty simple as to what it is. Just come in, complete certain missions, and you will, I guess, matter of fact, let me show you what you get out of the dailies. Just come in, do your dailies. If you get 10, it breaks off into 10 into points. So if you get 10 points, you get 10 points for each. And if you get 20 points, you get core dust. If you get 40 points, you get more credits. That's your in-game currency. If you get 60 points, you get a helping hand. That's a general ticket. You use that to further increase your bond with your nikkes, and you get SSR mode for 60, and you get a free 100 gems if you fully complete it out. And then in your weekly, I can't show you that, so I'll probably show you guys what that looks like on a Monday, because that's when that's the weekly reset on Monday. You have remain. That's pretty much when you go through and complete all your story missions, and you also get. Sometimes you don't get a lot of crystals from this, so don't expect a lot. But if you just, like, say if you complete it all down, or if you don't touch it, you can get various amounts of gems from there. And also, this is your daily challenges, or your challenges, in-game challenges. And sometimes these are not that hard to complete, but they're very, very time consuming. As you can see, I have 217 completed, so these are time consuming, but they're really not that bad. So I think that pretty much covers the lobby. I know this is a bit of a big time longest part. I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to cut here and show you guys the arc next. So
yeah.